Okay, guys. Hello. Welcome to our Chain Spotlight. This is our second episode. At the first episode, we have in Indonesian language with the one of the team lead and development manager from the ICP of Indonesia, Kenny. And the second one, we have one of the projects that I think most have noise in the Twitters right now. A lot of campaigns, and it's one of the ICP of India, if I'm not wrong. So with us Zori Sweta from the Zori. So I will bring Sweta to the stage. Hello, Sweta, are you there?
Hello. Hi, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Hi, Pep. How are you? Thank you for having
I'm
me.
doing good. I'm doing good, Sweta. So it's our first time to meet you in the face to face because before we talked at the space and it was amazing and it must an honor to have you as the guest and I think I want to be more invite you to this change spotlight because I know that the story is like a serious project on the ICP because you a lot of campaigns around that and I think community should be know about the story. So maybe before we start and get to know, so to kick things this off, I love for our audience to get to know about you because your background is fascinating. So can you start by telling us about yourself and what inspired you to get involved with the technology and the blockchain space?
Sure, Pep. About me, I'll keep it quite crisp because I always want to share just a surface of it. But yes, I'm an MBA graduate. I'm a 2009 batch MBA graduate in marketing and HR management. And I hail from India, and I have been in the global role since last 15 years. Predominantly in previous roles, I was in Web2 space. I've done a lot of initiatives in Web2 space. And here I am in the Web3 space when we gave birth to the Zori project, incubated by ICP Hub India and backed by Definity Foundation. Yes, in these 15 years, I've learned two main things. One is whatever you do, do it from deep inside your heart, because when you put your passion out there, your heart out there, you actually create a beautiful thing that comes as unique and creative. It stands out. And second, stay on a commitment. If we commit to something, just stay honest and authentic. So these are the two mottos of my life which I generally follow.
Okay. So I'm agree with you. We should have like a commitment in everything in our life. So not only in on the blockchain space work, because in real life also we have to have like commitment to do something. So it's gonna be success. And I think it's really inspiring and it's amazing how personal like you shape this world, the technology work, and you saw the word like hey, woman also can part of this blockchain technology. So going to the crypto journeys, Swita, I want to hear like blockchain and crypto is like can be a quite a roller coaster. So everyone like jump to the trading and maybe get some stock or anything. But I'm curious about your initial spark on this space. How did you first become like interested in cryptocurrency and the blockchain space, and how you're like this moment is make me like this is my my passion here.
Okay. So, the first time when I became interested in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, it was because I got fascinated by the idea of decentralization. That's the power of decentralization. And I'll never forget the moment when I actually clicked, when it all clicked for me. It was when I realized the blockchain wasn't just about finance, because I had that before entering into pure blockchain work, that presumption or assumption it is corely only for finance per se, but it was also about something much bigger. It was about creating trust, transparency, and ownership among the users in a way that traditional system couldn't manage it until now. One is that, and the other thing very deep inside I strongly feel is thinking about how revolutionary it has done it to anyone or everyone that can have a say in how things work out without needing any middlemen. That really excites me, because when there is no middleman, you tend to get into a kind of ownership on your database, on your data ownership as a user. The excitement around transparency and empowerment is what drew me into this world of blockchain period and above and beyond cryptocurrency. And that's what keeps my passion alive even as we speak today. And I truly believe we are just scratching the surface. There's a lot more which is possible on this technology.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm agree with you that with technology we can cut the middleman because uh, if there's something and without middleman, it's going to be more easy and more cheaper. For example, in my country, everything is have middleman, and the huge fee is for that middleman, not for the services, not for the goods or any else, but for the middleman. That's the problem, and I think with this technology is gonna be solve everything. So, Sweta, with your backgrounds and also with your story, I want to hear like about the community because community is huge part of the blockchain work. Projects can be run, can be success without the community, and right now DAO is become in the ICP, for example. DAO is like important because the holders can be part of the decision making on the project. So I saw that you guys are very active on X and other various communities. So what drove your commitment to engage with the community in this way?
Interesting question, actually, because this is one of my favorite part. And I totally agree with you, Pep. Community plays a very strong role in helping a project grow, helping getting connected with the right people at the right platform, right? Uh, in community part, for me, what is most important is uh, be authentic whenever you communicate with your audience, with your users or your followers. It can be the honest and authentic conversation, but still exciting, because the OG factor always stands out. If it is only a kind of copy paste, or these are the 10 projects other in the industry doing, and let's go and do it, just it might not work for my project considering the kind of target group TG I would have. So hence I start from defining the TG group. The Zori, considering we are into metaverse business and we are world's first gamified Web3 launchpad across the globe. Uh, be it in 3D avatars or 3D spaces, or my personal favorite NFT gamified marketplace, online marketplace. In all the three cases, we have a defined TG group and hence different social media platform at X. X was our first one, and you rightly mentioned at X we are most active among all others as we speak today, since our birthday of Zori in the month of July. We always I keep on telling my growth team, Bhavna from my team, when we focus on any of the campaign, any of the communication in the community, the end goal should be how we grow each other. Yeah, it cannot be just a fun factor has to be there. And I can share this kind of, always when I come on your platform, I try to it somehow, you have that beautiful aura, that pure aura. I tend to easily spill the beans, but I do not mind spilling the beans before you. But yes, that's true. The more you are authentic and the more you have a kind of end goal being made, only then you will be able to measure the success of your community growth, uh, initiatives that you're doing. So one, TG group. Second, you should be very clear what is your end goal from each social
Yeah.
media campaign, each X campaign. And most important initiative, we started with talking about our 3D avatars, Zaira and Zorian. That was more of they are missing, let's go and find them, and hence announcing a giveaway. Then we moved to few partnerships, the most exclusive partnership with you guys. And even apart from ICP India, ICP Indonesia, they were quite humble to have us there. And so on. We have been working on in a long term mega AMAs and all. The more honest and regularly you're communicating, one, get more people adding on to community who are genuinely interested in your project. And also, yeah, I personally believe you get more relationships in your life, but also carry
Yeah.
forward the older relationship, because that is your legacy. Hence keeping every them engaged. So engagement is very important part in community. We might not have n number of followers because we just started few months back, but the engagement is above 70%. The reach is way above, and I would deeply like to thank all our community members on that. Thank you for liking our content, and there will be more will be coming up. Like as we speak today, we have our NFT contest out in the place, because our NFT marketplace and using your platform, even our website, thezori.com, we are announcing it. Until now, the website has not been live at a social media platform, right? So that as well, at the website, you will see all the community members who will submit their NFTs without any zero platform fees. Their NFTs would be listed at the Zori platform website. So this is something intertwining together. So I always feel, unless we have a strong product, even community talking would not help. Hence, strong kudos to my product team, who are the tech and product team who are working on the product, and we can talk about it in our community various initiatives.
Okay, okay, cool. And I'm agree with you that community is like an important part, and also, we when we active on the community, not only in the social media but in the real life, because in real life even we can like share the connection, and then we can get to know each other. Because in the first edition of this transport, like with the Kenny from the ICP of Indonesia, when he made like in campaigns like in real life even, they meet a lot of Web3 people that they say like thank you for this kind event, because this is what we need. We can share the connection and then connect each other. So I think it's important to have like a social media platform in the Web3. So let's talk to the Zori right now, because Zori Live sounds like interviewing me, and let's dive into what you're building there. So my question is like, what is Zori Live all about? And did you have any mission behind this project? Because uh, we want to know here from you right now, Shweta.
Sure. Yes, our X handle is Zori underscore live, and there's a big story behind it. We wanted it the Zori, but then we thought, okay, we are always live for our audience. That
Yeah.
was a major aim that we named it our X handle. So thank you for calling out our X handle. Yes, it is Zori underscore live. The vision is quite simple. The vision is to change the game of metaverse. As simple as that. To solve the problems which the users in metaverse are. There are many players in metaverse who are dealing either only in NFT marketplace, or only in 3D spaces, or creating lands out there in the metaverse business in Web3, or who are only dealing in avatar space. We brought all the three together because we want to bring in all the content creators, all the traders, or all the buyers or holders or sellers of any kind of digital art that is through NFT, and also anyone who is highly passionate into 3D spaces, be it a business to business, be it business to end user, business to consumer. So both kind of people. The vision is to bring all the people together on this platform and make it a gamified version and with a peer-to-peer communication. So I'll give an example. Imagine a world wherein a pep uh, there is an educational institute wherein they are running a live classes at the at their college. They have students out there based in, but there are students who are away in other countries who are avid learners and they want to learn from the same professors, right? So what if there is a platform wherein we can attend virtually those classes, not just through those boring Zoom classes, wherein I will actually feel I'm a part of sitting aside to a person, another student called Peb. So Shweta is attending virtually and Peb is there in the class. So the Zori can solve that problem. We can come into entire virtual one, not those Zoom meetings or normal basic meetings, wherein you can actually be there and feel the presence of the aura of the room. This is the kind of game changer we want to get in. This is for the business to business and even corporate worlds, the board meetings everywhere. So we have our different ICP hubs out there. What if one day all the ICP hubs want to get into another strategic meeting together? Yeah, and they get into a boardroom, which is the Zori boardroom meeting, wherein they get to feel and being served tea and coffee out there, everything virtual cinema halls. Moving on, yes, even if you talk about any kind of avatars, what about a 3D avatar who navigates? Because as a user, see, I always feel whenever you are navigating in a product, in a new product specifically, it should be in a form, even a 5-year child can actually navigate very easily. That's what I call the definition of user friendly. Hence, your own 3D avatar, personalized, customized 3D avatar will mentor you, guide you in the entire space when it is the Zori world. So yes, we've achieved the milestones, thankfully, and targeting the next grants as well from ICP, the Definitive Foundation by the end of the quarter, wherein the milestone that was for a June, July, August, September quarter, we already achieved by the end of August, and we are in the month of September and October already working or our product going live. Wherein the NFT marketplace would go live by the end of October for sure by the team. So that is the key milestone in terms of product, and there are more campaigns and all coming in the place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exciting to hear. And you have like a great mission, and you already did with the grant. So, maybe I want to know like how get you be on board to the ICP ecosystem. Like, uh, if I am the owner of the Zori, so I will be like fine where's the blockchain that can be support us, because that's the important point, because we have to get the support from the blockchain company. Like, why did you choose ICP, and how you get on board? Did you onboard by the ICP hub on the India?
Yes, yes. It was ICP Hub India. The co-founders of ICP Hub India are Mr. Deepak Goyal, Mr. Bandur Bansal, and Mr. Rupin. All three of them, we presented our project, and thankfully they saw potential in our project. They mentored and trained us a lot. My team, wherein we could get into right direction before picking up the first grant as well. The team is quite supportive in that case. Now, why did I choose ICP? There are two strong reasons, and I'll explain both of it. One, the kind of backing you get from ICP is nowhere else. And I literally mean it when I say it. When I say backing, it's not about only funding or financial backing.
Yeah.
That's just one part. The kind of mentoring, the kind of
Yeah.
guidance, and the career, the entire planning of the product life cycle, you get it. Oh, this is the right time. You guys should go ahead with this or not this. That level of mentoring helps you to prevent to do any kind of misses or uh, wrong decisions, because you have strong decision makers supporting your decisions or guiding your decisions. So I strongly give that credit to our ICP India co-founders. Uh, they are really great. Shashi, I met Shashi first time in the month of
Oh,
August when he was here in India, and he is gem of a man. Wherein we learned from him, he carries that vibe of being cool and at the same time meaning the business, and I love that factor. He gave us a lot of sessions in terms of which phase your business in, what kind of grants you can plan at what phase. It all depends on 3 4 things going in parallel: product cycle, your growth cycle, your user cycle, and your financial cycle. I love the fact how he simplified that entire factor. uh, Mr. Deepak, who is a co-founder, he is a TEDx speaker, and again, we learned a lot of good things, not only about the growth plans, but also the product part. Same is for Mr. Bandul. He has been with blockchain. Bandul, I guess, for more than almost
yeah.
a decade now. So he has been a pro into it. So this is one of the reason wherein I knew I am with right people. The right people matters a lot, be it someone who is above you or below you in your team. Hence, hiring the right people in the team, in the company as well. Now, the more important reason was that is what how the discussion got initiated. Uh, I chose ICP for the Zori because it offers a perfect foundation for a Web3, a project like this that we are operating it. Since the Zori actually include all the three things, like I told you, 3D spaces, avatars, and NFT marketplace. Uh, ICP's fast transactions and low fees are actually very, very, very user friendly. It runs a smooth user UI UX, and a user can get very much aligned to it. Whether they are trading in NFTs or interacting in virtual spaces, it doesn't burden a user in high fees in because of the high fees blocker, because that is not a blocker in ICP. The kind of the smart contract system that has been beautifully created by Dominic, the founder of ICP, by Definity. Uh, the smart contract feature is something which stands out at above and beyond, wherein it brings in everything at pace and hence compliance as well, the DAO factor. Additionally, ICP ability to host the entire app, both front end and back end, the tech stack that I say, on-chain aligns perfectly with the goal of creating a decentralized version of Metaverse that we are doing it. It is secure, of course, and it is scalable platform. The memory system, the kind of memory we can do at ICP, above 1 trillion, is
Yeah,
at very low, minimal or very low gas fees, platform fees as against any other blockchain. You name them, one, either they are not able to bring that level of memory storage capacity, or it's highly shitty costly, frankly. So this, which is very crucial for the Zori vision. Like I said, our vision is bringing everyone together with a peer-to-peer conversation to bridge the gap of bridging a this vision will actually help us bridge the gap of AI driven metaverse. This is what a complete package according to me for ICP, and hence I
yeah,
chose I.
yeah, yeah. That's a good explanation why you get on board to the ICP, and I'm agree that projects not only about the funding, and one of the program that the Affinity have like mentoring, that's more important. Like a project can be success if they don't know where should be the strategy or the plan, because a lot of project fail because they don't have like a good advisor.
Yeah.
So, and I think this is the crucial because about the funding, we can find it, but the strategy is more important. And I'm agree with this thing. So, Sweta, so let's talk about the crypto narrative right now, because the crypto landscape is always like a shifting. So let's talk a bit bigger in the picture. So I want to hear like from your perspective, like what is the like the prevailing narrative in the crypto space right now, from your opinion, and how it's going to be aligned from your views, and how that like the Zori will be adaptation with the fast and fasting like the crypto like uh progress.
Okay, okay. You mean the crypto narrative with as linked to the Zori's vision?
Yeah, yeah. I want to hear like the crypto narrative from your perspective right now, and then how like Zori will be to be adaptation with the fast crypto progress right now.
Okay. I'll put it in this way, with my personal opinion as well. What excites me here is the vision that is a decentralized internet, right? Hence, for crypto narrative or for the blockchains that we are focus on the finance and specific services, be it tokenization, be it bringing in all the monetization on each click is what I love it out here. This when I know, I'll link it with the ICP as well. When I know ICP actually aims to transform the entire web, making it faster, more secure, and independent. We already talked about uh, from the big players like the Amazon, Google, and Meta, Facebook. I don't fear calling out their name. That's a fact. I'll give an example. Take Instagram, for example. Right now, Meta controls everything, right? Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
your data and what content. In fact, yesterday as well, I was watching somewhere in the updates on my LinkedIn platform. It was mentioned LinkedIn, the Insta was down for a couple of hours again. So your data is controlled by the centralized in a centralized manner, right? It's the content stays and goes. It's not you who decide. It's the platform that decides, which is very scary for the people who earn a bread and butter out of the platform, right? Just in case your platform, you have built up this platform at X or the numerous number of followers. This is your hard work done. It is not overnight. You've done it over years, right? This
Yeah,
is
yeah, right,
your bread and butter at the end of the day, and you've
right.
built it up very, very strongly. This actually explains everything when we come on to the cryptography. If I use this word, so I love how ICP connects seamlessly with all the blockchains using chain
Check.
key cryptography, right? So it can work with Bitcoin, Ethereum, without those complicated bridges, which generally happens with other cases, right? It is scalable, like I mentioned. The scalability not only means the the spacing out expansion, but it can also handle the millions of users without a lag. And that's beautiful. We all know many of the blockchains are still struggling to it. And reverse gas fee model is something is a cherry on the cake. Reverse gas fee model, uh, it lets the developers pay for the resources that they're actually using, and allowing the users to access the D apps without needing the tokens. So this is something which is standing out among all. And ultimately, we at the Zori through ICP, we are about giving the real ownership back to the users and developers, creating a free, decentralized internet, and that's scalable and cost effective internet for everyone. But I'm truly thrilled by the part of the journey. So crypto is just one part, which when we talk about the finance part, I believe the chain key cryptography is the key, and the standing out is of course the DApp system. So this is my POV, the point of view. Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. And I believe that you follow the ICP ecosystem, like on the social media, especially on the X, like which project like updated, so other what the topic from the community. So I'm curious, like what do you think about the ICP need to be improved to get, like, like some people talk, we need more TVL, we need more DeFi platform, we need more memes projects, and we need more project that can be like bring more TVL to the ICP. What do you see this some perspective from the people on the social media about the ICP? They want to be ICP bigger, like they want to be like beating Solana. So what do you think about this?
You mean how it is technologically different among the
Yeah, yeah,
blockchains?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Internet Computer Protocol ICP, as it stands out, it is. We've talked about decentralization on the entire net. Not just these are the common things which are there on the other blockchains as well. Now, I'll say, take Ethereum for example. It's great for smart contracts, but struggles with speed, and it becomes costly when you scale it up, right?
Yeah, yeah, true.
So that's not the case with ICP. In contrast with ICP, you can build something as big as Twitter, where user post images and interactions are stored directly on the blockchain, and it runs as fast as a traditional website in Web2 space. So it's solving the problem what, like I told you, like other, not forget about Web2, not even other Web3 blockchains are able to solve in today's world. Uh, while there are other blockchains, often they slow down. Okay, this is one of the part, and they get expensive to when they grow. There's another part. ICP chain key technology ensures app scale seamlessly, handling millions of users without lag, and it's a perfect blend of blockchain security. The security standout thing. We use both Motoko and Unreal as a tech stack by ICP, and it has made us work on the scalability on today's internet. And frankly, our website, thezori.com, is operating both on mobile, any hardware, mobile, tablet,
Oh,
or desktop. Yeah. So, and you and me, we know many of the products and the blockchains, in fact, they are struggling. It's as, when you start something, you should be a good student to be a good leader. I personally feel. So, as a student, I learned a very good fact. These are the tech stacks provided by ICP. Let's use them. Let's
yeah,
use them diligently. And that worked for our team. My team, thankfully, they could use, and I was I'll say blessed to have a team who knew these tech stacks. They had already in past, they come with a work experience, who had built up another they work with another company in Metaverse, and I hired him here. So thankfully they come with an experience what might or what might not work as well. So they keep on sharing, ma'am, this is something we should work on, Shweta, this is something we should retweak on the product part. but all thanks to the tech stack that help us stand out. Many a times I've seen for they're using people are using Motoko, but otherwise they're using Node.js, or front end is a different tech stack to just for the sake of building up the product. I personally believe when you are a part of a blockchain, be follow all the tech stacks you, because that is the answer to all the problems in the same. So yes, this is something I've learned from my personal experience, and of course the features, right?
Yeah, yeah. And you mentioned about your website. Would you share the, uh your website? Because I can find on the X about the Zori, because you don't have like yet put the website on the X. So would you share on this on
Yeah.
this Gen Spotlight, the Zori website? It's gonna be uh an honor for me to get to know and our audience know about your website and what is in the inside of the website. So we can imagine like, oh, Zori will have this thing. So we can share to our audience.
Sure. The link I'm sending the link at a private chat. It is www.thezori.com. If you can open
let, let
and
me let me share the screen. Okay.
sure, sure. Yeah.
Okay, this one, guys,
Yeah.
this one is
Right. I'm a little nervous. Okay. There are many things which we'll work on, but yes.
this is the first
There
time
we go. Yeah.
share the website of the Zori, and this is my first time to see the Zori website. It's cool. um there is like NFT marketplace, 3D avatar, 3D space, so we can create our space here, right?
Yeah. Yes,
And
yes, yes. So this
can I
is the glimpse of all kind of a trailer of a movie, you can say. The video actually depicts the trailer of the movie. And if you browse down, uh, we're following the world's first
oh,
gamified
this one,
Web3 launchpad.
yeah,
Yes.
we have like a
Uh,
3D space like for
y-
podcast space, for
yeah.
nature, Zori
Yeah.
land. Okay,
Yes,
cool,
and
cool.
remember one of your AMA, I did mention the Zori land will be unique, not a normal sandbox land and all, just the boxes. See, this is the creativity of the team. If you see, it's coming soon. All the three spaces. Although the podcast space is already ready. Next time you do a podcast, you do through the Zori.
Let's
And
do it on the podcast space, right?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
we'll have avatars, and this is our team. Even we have our avatars out here. My advisor Swati Goyal, me, and these are the core team members. Otherwise, then we have a larger team who are working under Bhavna, Yogita, and Damini. They
But
are
but
my
the the the,
core pillars,
the,
right?
the unique fact, Sweta, in at the Zori team, it's the woman squad, right? Five
It
women,
is
right?
the woman-led squad, right, right, right.
Amazing,
Although
amazing.
now, a month down the line, because we're expanding our team, they see we have never been like, oh, we don't want men in our team, nothing like it. It is all unbiased, and it happened naturally, frankly. But all the it is woman-led team, we can say, right?
So, this is a great trailer. To be honest, it's a great trailer. So everyone can create avatar. So this avatar will be linked to the NFTs, right?
Yes, yes. NFT,
Cool.
and even while browsing the 3D space, the 3D space would not be. What happens is people today, if they go to any 3D space, they'll just go and randomly go, and they're clueless where to go, what to do out of the 3D space. What if within the 3D space only you meeting the avatars and making friends with the avatars, connecting to avatars, and even picking up NFT and so on, right? So what if these all people are other avatars only? That is the aim of the zone.
Okay. And how if people want to create space, 3D space
Yes.
on the Zori, how they can be created? Should they buy NFTs or any ways to create the 3D space?
So they will be both model, renting out a space and even purchasing a space. The purchasing of space will be little, of course, higher on cost, because in that case that will be customized. If there is from a company, we'll put your logo. And so, for example, if there's a space, the crypto aid space. So anytime
Yeah.
someone enters crypto aid space, they will have a customized version of crypto aid. And for example, Amazon space, or any personalized podcast space, right? And they can register for a podcast out there for you. So that's how. But yes, it can be both versions. It would be add the NFTs, yes, to book a space, everything, and otherwise for creating a personalized space, which can be later be on the builder concept. We are working on the builder concept as well, wherein we can create a space for you and make it live at the Zori.
Sure, sure. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm looking on it in the future after your launch of the 3D space.
And
And
and if you
yeah,
browse down, come down to the bottom of the page, there is something we can yes, this
this one.
is yeah. So herein, if you click right hand side top, so this is like get in touch, wherein you can write to us, wherein if there is some query with a message or something, you how you want to partner with us, it will come to the Zori email address. And then on the right hand side top, if you see get started.
Okay, let me click.
Yeah,
Oh, not
for now
yeah.
it is non-clickable. So herein we'll make it live a form wherein you can join the wait list to be part of the Zori platform
Oh,
when we make it live. Yes. So
that is
I'm
widely.
spending all the beans
Okay.
with you. Oh my God, Feb, you have got something in your aura.
Okay, maybe I will upload the full version of this video maybe tomorrow. And I don't know, it's already announced about the websites, but if not yet, it's gonna be like exclusive in this video interview with you, Sweta. So it's an honor to have you in this episode as the first project. You're not first edition, but you're first project that come to our chain spotlight. So thank you, and
It will be
let's
my honor.
continue, Sweta. Let's continue. Let's talk. Let the people, interested about the website. So I will turn off the screen. So let them wait. You announce that website. So let's back to the
Yeah.
question. I want to hear like uh, you mentioned exciting application of in ICP in the various sector. Can you like share some real world example or use case that you believe that it's gonna be potential?
Real world cases, okay, for ICP potential. Okay, yes. Uh, I have one example. So absolutely yes. ICP is already providing this potential across various industries in real world. I personally know one of it that is called the LifeLink. LifeLink is a health tech Web3 app by ICP, which is a decentralized solution for storing sensitive medical data, ensuring privacy an AI driven entire platform with the security. So, for example, I have my health history, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years back, my blood pressure has always been normal until now. Maybe this is the first time it has been it's gone low, and I keep on updating with, and I don't need to do it manually. I upload my prescriptions or my doctor visit or test checkup, and through AI, LifeLink prepares a history, and I know the founder of LifeLink, Sivya Goyal. So we have been talking on the same, which I personally find it very interesting. It's not about even the elderly people, even people like us in our busy lives. We generally misplace those hard copies of prescription, and when we go or visit a doctor, they say, "Hey, what was the background? Can you bring up your history? What about there is an app?" There is an app, and they are actually checking. So LifeLink has already started doing it, wherein it has gone up. And in fact, they were a part of token 2049. They presented before Mr. Dominic as well. And yeah, so I know from their experiences wherein this has been getting accepted, a used case. Another one, which is the gaming platform called Sip and Play, if you've heard
Yeah, yeah.
about it. Sip and Play is a gaming app. It is a gaming app again built on ICP, and it is fully decentralized gaming platform. Stringly, which is the first guaranteed privacy of first dating and networking app, which wherein users have full control on their data and connections. So, for example, you have you if you do networking, you do on other platform. If you do dating, you do on other platform. What if the same app can provide you both? The If you're doing a professional networking as well, you can use Stringly or a dating app as well. Both of it, none of your chats can be leaked out. That will be one of the part of the smart contracting as well. Stringly will ensure it. So this is very strong, and again another use case. which is out there. In fact, I think they are also inviting registrations already at the platform. I saw at their X handle. So these are the two ones, and you never know. Until next time, we also share our the Zori's illustration as a use case as well soon. Yeah.
So, yeah, I will be excited about that because for the investor side, it's gonna be like important things like uh,
Yeah.
how you're gonna be or utilize the platform and how you're gonna be generate the income. So we're gonna see that things when you are ready to share. We're gonna see. And Sweta, you mentioned about a grant at the beginning from the Definitive Foundation. So I think developer incentive play a big role in the adoption. Let's explore that. So there is been talk about the grants and incentive for developers, not only for developers. There's a lot of for the foundation, like for the content for the community. So how do you think how this initiative will be impact to the growth of for the adoption on the ICP?
See, community involvement is crucial for success. We already discussed about it. It is without community, we cannot succeed at else. It's like I have a product, I have this mobile phone, but people are not aware of it. So how will it scale up to reach the right people, right? So building up a product is one, but of course, community plays a very strong role. I do believe it in this. Uh, it is not only building the community. I think collecting the feedback from the community is also equally important, and anywhere you see, we try to ask the feedback. Wherein one, of course, we should, considering the stage we are at as the Zori, uh, we aim to spread awareness. One, and of course, we want to drive an adoption. Why an adoption? Because there is something newness and freshness in the idea of the product. Uh, and that can only happen as we keep on iterating and reiterating in the communication with our target community. When people feel, let me put it this way, when people actually feel, they are a part of something, they belong there, only then
Yeah.
they will come and engage and advocate your project, otherwise not, right? Hence authenticity of your product is very, very important. In my daily life, if I don't see a product talking about them, maybe I'll just hear them, but maybe not loyally be a part of their journey. For me, the second part is important, and me as a visionary person, I strongly feel whenever I talk about the product, it should be in a language wherein people can know, okay, this is how in my daily life this will help me out, will be a part of my daily life routine. So in ICP, there are hubs. We know in every country there are total 33 plus hubs now. Every country, 33 countries, which allow us as project owners to connect with communities through each other on the personal level. And then there are AMA sessions that we do, like we did it with ICP Indonesia, which actually sparked out a very meaningful conversation. That was really one of my personal favorite. The one with Crypto 8 started with you. We were surprised the level of engagement you brought in. Again, that was all a complete direct engagement because of you in that case, Pep. And of course, collaboration partnerships that we do multiple partnership. We did it with Stringly, Sip and Play, Lifelink. We did Akai Space. We did recently. We did some few of the AME speakers and podcasters in the west part of the globe. So for me, it's important across all the regions because we are targeting a global market, not any region specific. We did run few of the campaigns, if you remember, like I told initial part of this discussion, about our own created, curated avatar, Zaira, the female version of the Zori avatar, and Zorian, the male version of the Zori avatar, which were those were missing giveaways where we did encourage communities participation. It was fun, but fun, challenging with rewards and tokens. This is all before the beta testing. Come beta testing, it will be more aggressive. I am waiting for the day when our product it will be ready for the beta testing, going very aggressive. Many of these product they took
Yeah.
in past 1.5 years to build up only a product. We know those histories. Uh, Thankfully, we are on the right track. Like I told, with ICP mentors, guidance, and our teams efficiency, that we are able to do in few months. And beta testing, ideally, my target is within this October, November, December quarter only, wherein we are coming up with the beta testing and we can collect all more strong community building case. Then it will be no looking back. We have those community building plans even at the later stage. When I say later stage, it would be post and until the beta testing part. That will be in different zone altogether. That will be wherein we are talking about not only our product but even our journey. We came up few of the videos wherein our team was there with insight stories, right? This was too early stage to talk about our team. What I wanted to share was, see, this is how we are hustling at the back. This is how we are working and doing and trying to bring an impact in the industry, right? And of course, if there are any events, we'll be part of. You'll see more of live sessions about us.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, uh, during this, I think, and I believe, you will be have a lot of community activity like campaigns to gather a lot of partnerships. So, I believe a lot of community or projects on the IC also available for that because like you mentioned at the beginning, we have to grow together, and how that's gonna be achieved. Like we should have like a good collaboration, like partnership in any way. So I believe that. So if we talk about the challenge right now, I believe you will have like a challenge, and no journey is without hurdles. So what do you see as the biggest challenge in the ICP ecosystem or the broader blockchain space, and how you address some of this challenge?
Uh, the biggest challenge, while working with ICP ecosystem, I would say is a broader blockchain space. It can be while maintaining a decentralization and securities, which anyone comes across. But as more and more users and developers they would adopt to a blockchain, the demand for so it's about how we grow at the pace that we are growing. The demand for faster and cheaper transaction would grow in future. That is
Yeah.
what I forecast in the future one, right? But traditional blockchains they often face bottlenecks. Thankfully, ICP is already upping the game and scaling up. ICP is tackling this by enabling smart contracts, like I told you, to run with the web speed with unlimited scalability. Another challenge can be user experience. UI UX plays a very strong role. Most blockchain platform they have still complex average user. If you go and see their platform, they user experience might not be a very wow out there, right? So to address this, with the help of ICP, we focus on seamless integrations like NFID and Stoic wallets. That is important, which makes our blockchain interaction smoother and more intuitive. I must say that. Lastly, the regularity and uncertainty looms can also fall into place later at the later stage. As and how it expands, there would be. I'm assuming because in my experience, I've seen the regulations come in an ecosystem at little later stage when there are multiple players out there. But by fostering the kind of open governance and transparent system we have at ICP, right? It is working already towards wherein there will be trust in decentralized solution and the governance or the regulatory things would not be a concern. Security is already being taken care of. I'm talking about the regulatory governance or regulation that might come at the later stage, 5 years or 10 years down the line, not immediately, but that again, ICP is already proactively taking care of it, and hence we see a good space for us for that.
Yeah. Cool, cool. So, that's it, and I believe you're gonna be already address that issue because a lot of help on the ICP ecosystem. If there's a problem about the development, there is a forum. There's a lot of people gonna be help, and in the developer side. So, let's talk about the future prediction because maybe this is one of the best like a best thing that people want to know because where do you see Zori and also ICP in the next coming years, and there is any major developments or prediction that you gonna be share right here.
Okay. I see it more of as an MBA student, as an economics, right? How an economy scales up. So I certainly see ICP leading in blockchain ecosystem.
Yeah.
Not only because, I'll be honest here, to be very authentic, not only because I'm associated with them, it is genuinely the kind of hard work that is done building up the blockchain. And every time, what better we can do. We are on that philosophy, uh, leading on the same, but also coming up with, this is my forecast, I don't know if that would happen or not, but I strongly feel ICP will be the game changer in collaborating with, globally, with the leaders, the governmental leaders, all the countries out there. You talk about USA, UK, Indonesia market, all them, wherein there will be a strong contract already built up. If anything, ICP project is operating from your country, this is how they can get operated too, so that the regulation would not be a blocker. I think ICP might come up with in future, if, and that will be a game changer. Few of the glimpse I already saw in few of the recent one, and that is something ICP, I highly do regard and respect ICP Hub, Mr. Dominic's philosophy on it. I keep on following
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on his tweets, the kind of insights, the futuristic approach he has. This will actually build up the future challenges being met already. But not only meeting the future challenges, he'll also come up with something very interesting when it comes in, ensuring there is a safer place for all ICP projects to operate in future, right? Growth will definitely fall in place. The community that we're talking about, we have so wonderful community builders like you for ICP hubs across the globe. I think that is something, the Web3 community in ICP community would build up exponentially. If you ask me, 10x time, of course, 5 years or 3 years down the line. For the Zori, how we can capitalize from this, what I believe, the vision that I talked about, uh, if I see us few years down the line, the Zori project, we would be there, wherein any kind of metaverse virtual events are happening, that would be through the Zori, any virtual event. You maybe in future, even Amazon team is approaching us, hey, why don't you set up this? And as we speak today, it has already started. I studied in the news. IBM has come into metaverse already, building Web3
yeah,
spaces. Accenture have already got into it. IBM is doing big time advertisement at social media platform to bring already people attraction and curiosity about their Web3 space. What if the Zori is building those spaces for them for B2B client base? For B2C, it will be numerous in terms of, we want to penetrate everywhere. We are not only talking about classes but also masses. So there would be a big campaign wherein all the Gen Zs or millennials or Gen
yeah,
Ys are coming together. I personally feel there are few technologies wherein they are only made for Gen Zs or only millennials. So why so? Let's come together and do it all together. So that will add on the benefit. What if in future you are doing all the virtual international courses? It is happening countrywide, but it is not happening in
yeah,
such a way international. There are some distant learning courses, but you adapt it. There is recorded sessions they do. What if I am speaking to a professor from the top college in the world, and I'm learning from, learning never stops. Even with 15 years of experience in my career, I still feel there's more I should learn and get into courses, right? So that should already be there, wherein we are creating all the mentors across the Web3. They are giving free sessions to the future Web3 leaders through the metaverse space at the Zori. And of course, a different game of the Zori land. When I say it, uh, for example, Peb is holding a Zori land which is all Indonesia based, but Shweta wants to take a lease from Peb. So Shweta
okay,
can directly take from Peb. Shweta doesn't need to go to the Zori team because it's the Zori land, part of the Zori land,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Cool,
That can
cool.
happen. That's what we're thinking of out there, and no blockage on usability and scalability for sure.
Sure, sure. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm agree with you that the ICP also have a good strategy like the hub, because one country and the other country is different strategy to have approach to the people. So beside that, it's great. It's good explanation from you, Sweta. So it's about the ICP and the Zori, and I want to hear about yourself. So reflecting on your journey, I think your journey can be inspiring some people who hear this, because people maybe like want to know like who's gonna be success on the Web3 space. So what have been some of your moments or milestone in your career that will be achieved this year in the blockchain space?
Okay, in one line, I'll share I come from a farmer's family background.
Oh,
So my
wow,
grandfather was a farmer in India, right.
cool, cool, cool.
Yes, so until his generation, everyone was a farmer, and that was in a small village in India when he was there. Until I was born and I was a 2 years old toddler, we were there in the village, and then we moved to the capital of the country, Delhi in India, wherein my parents wanted. I come with a belief, like I told you, I come from a family background of professors and teachers and advocates, right? This is a game changer for my family as well, wherein they see me as the first person in the family who is owning a business, right? So, and
Cool.
my inspiration comes from my parents, of course, because one thing my mother used to always tell me, whatever you've learned, be it your education, qualification, or during your life in your entire age, that is the biggest kind of treasure that you have in your life, because that treasure will take you to places. Money we can keep on creating and growing and multiplying, right? But when we
Yeah,
have a knowledge and learning experience, that we can keep on executing. So what I learned maybe 1 year back, maybe I'm using it how now here. What I'm learning today while building up the project, maybe I'll use it again 1 year down the line when maybe adding one more feature in our product,
yeah,
maybe, right? So this is something our every time our past learning and lessons always help us to do what we are doing in the present. This is my basic philosophy, not just education. I was always blessed with good friends and professors, wherein they always used to push me, what more you can do. So that's what I keep on asking myself. Sometimes it's for me as well. I have a lot of expectation from my own self. So if a moment of a career I would like to share is, there will be times wherein you will feel stuck. There will be
yeah,
time when you will feel you are the most successful person on the earth. Both the extremes. The only one thing which will help you to keep going is your faith and your strength to take it ahead. Don't fall still on it. The still water gets algae. It's the
yeah,
flowing water which stays fresh like a river, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if you want to stay fresh, you have to keep flowing, go with the flow. Don't think this is it, I've achieved it all. When you think you've achieved it all, the next stage will be you'll come down.
Hmm.
And when you think you have nothing, trust me, maybe you just need one more step and you are up here. So never give up in the toughest situation, and never think you are the best in the best situation. So
Cool,
this
guys.
always adds on milestone to milestone. Uh, Create the record, break the record again, recreate the record.
Cool. That's the great word from you, Sweta. And maybe I highlight some point that maybe some people don't hear any parents' word, like the advice. I believe what parents give us advice to the child. So if we follow them, it's gonna be like a way, one of the like uh, our guidance, like our advice. For seems like we build the project, we have also other advice to get to know how we're gonna be success. So yeah, hear your anything that good advice for you guys. So and Sweta, if we talk about the people want to be come to the blockchain space or the ICP ecosystem, do you have any like like advice for them how, and maybe some short tips?
Sure. So if okay, yeah, sure. Because even I've been in this phase, I can share what I learned through. Uh, so when you're new into the blockchain in ICP ecosystem, if you're just starting out, Here's what I will recommend. First, take a little time to understand the basics of the blockchain. Simple. Like I told, you have to be a good student to be an expert into it, right? So things like decentralization and smart contracts is the key, the DAO and the smart contracts. Once you've got all down, you create your own paperwork. A small tip, I I always tend to remember and recollect when I write and learn. You know, so maybe you take away for anyone who is into new, maybe for him or her, it's a video learning. So go to various YouTube tutorials. There are lot of learnings out there wherein your self learning should fall in place. So, howsoever it is, but once you've got it down, you've collected the theoretical knowledge and learnings from some use cases as well. Then the internet computer is a great ecosystem to explore because of its speed. Like I told, we've been
Yeah.
talking about its speed, scalability, and super low fees, which makes building decentralized app really efficient. So you don't need to think the assumptions or the presumptions or kind of the myths the people might have created. Trust me, with ICP, that is already in place. Now, when you start with the project, start with small baby steps. So start with the project with baby steps using ICP tools like DFS to get more comfortable, right? Start with the smaller version. And if you are into coding, uh, like I told earlier, check out the tech stacks that ICP has already made it for us. So check out Motogo, which is really good. Trust me, it has helped us also build this strong product. Only then I'm able to proudly talk about it right here. There's a lot of hard work being done at the back end, which is ICP's own programming language. Motogo is ICP's own programming language, right? It's a great way to dive in the building smart contracts, and before you know it, you will be up and running. It's like doing and doing and doing, building your own D apps. And of course, for front end, I will always simultaneously recommend go into Unreal. Ex- Above Unity, Unreal is above. Trust me, if you can see that beautiful website, it is the one of it is of course because of Unreal, right? The team could
Yeah.
execute it very well. You should know one USP of your product in your project, and that project from the start till your project has the ideation has been born till maybe beta testing different phases or you going live everywhere, that philosophy should always be the root of your product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Cool. Cool. So that's it,
And
guys.
the cherry
What?
on the cake, keep on building the community. uh Sorry, I've interrupted, but yes, in the entire space while you are into this product and learning, build in community from day one. Start with X, start with Peb from Crypto Aids, start with and that's true. I truly feel we are blessed that we got in touch with you, Peb. It's not
Yes, all right.
only about your platform. Uh, uh, you carry that genuine vibe, and I personally like it in people who carry that honest and genuine vibe to take the things to next place. So kudos to you on that part. So they should be able to identify the right people who are the right people whom we get connected to. Don't get distracted with overnight community building. Take it
Yeah.
organically and take it with the pace. Trust me, that will be stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, and I give some advice for people who want to be make social media. That what I'm running with the crypto age. Like, if you
Yeah.
build on the ICP, make sure you follow as much as a lot people that on that ecosystem.
Yeah.
So you just like looking like who is the handle with the ICP on the bio. So follow them, interaction. So it's gonna be works for you. That there will be reaction to you guys. So that's it. And before we wrap up, Sweta, is there anything you like to add? Any message to before we leave? For your supporters and anyone that may be interested in what you doing with the Zori, because we more than 1 hours of conversation is like that's why I love the video conversation because the time is like oh we just 1 hour, so yeah.
Uh, I would say on the closing note, just stay connected with us on from the Zori's behalf, right? One is that say we have opened up a Discord handle. In fact, I will ping you all the handles after this meeting, this discussion. But this is just a part of it.
Yeah.
More importantly is keep sharing the feedbacks. For me, what matters is whatever is a feedback, and be it positive feedback or be it something you feel, sometimes when we are talking, there is a perception gets set up. uh, Building a project is a part of community, and community is all about perception. So if I may say, hey, I'm feeling very good, maybe good is a subjective word. So Pep
Yeah.
might feel for good means this, and there are people with good, they might feel something else. The definition of good would vary. So for me, I want to be objective as well, wherein I get a feedback and I get an understanding when we say we coming up large on this. What is it you are expecting from us, from the Zori platform, from the Zori project? Is there something which helps us to build a stronger project? Would be great. Our UI UX is falling in the place. We are dealing with the biggest NFT creators, content creators. Our team has already started partnering with them. So if you are an NFT content creator, if you are a community builder, if you are someone who deals in a lot of 3D spaces or 3D avatars, you should contact us, because we would anytime announce our website launch party in a weekend. So although we have talked about the website first time officially on this platform with Pep, with
Okay.
thezori.com, do explore. There'll be a wait list form coming up very soon. We'll announce in our X platform. Yeah. And on the closing note, uh, I really hope that we make Dominic and Shashi proud of our project, because that is really
Sure.
important. They have built up this strong ecosystem, and I hope the Zori makes both of them proud. And of course, our co-founders, Mr. Deepak Goyal, Bantul Bansal, and Rupin, feel proud of the Zori project, talking about a project before Mr. Dominic or before Shashi very soon. So we are in that pace. We're putting our blood and sweat and heart into it. So we just hope we are able to do the best. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool, Sweta, and success for the Zori, what's gonna be built. I hope it's gonna be loved by the community, and yeah, soon we will have another session maybe after this, after maybe launch the space and anything. Maybe we can collab with the other teams. And yeah, once again, thank you, Sweta, for your time. It's gonna be pleasure to have you, and have a good day. Bye bye.
Have a good day, you too.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.